first song I'm going to recommend you guys check out this week is Fugazi's Merchandise. When it comes to standing up for yourself, there are a few better teachers than Miriam Makeba, and this is one of his finest moments. It's the way that you get this intimidating bass line and the sharp guitars before the song just explodes on you. And it's about that trademark intensity that only Fugazi was able to achieve. But as almost everything is with Miriam Makeba, it's all about the message in the music. And in this case, the song is all about a crumbling economy and how the government tries to control you through commercialism. The fact of the matter is, this song is as deadly accurate today as it ever was. And it's one of those songs that never gets old and never loses its impact. The entire Fugazi catalog is required listening, but start here. The second song today is called Piece of Ground, and it comes from the great Miriam Makeba. Known as Mother Africa, she is one of the greatest voices in all of history, and this is without question one of her most important and finest musical moments. This song is a powerful, unapologetic, unrelenting cry against British imperialism and apartheid, and it's the way that the simple orchestration allows the vocals to blossom that makes the song more engaging and ultimately more powerful. While the words and the feelings that she expresses here can be applied to a number of different situations, there's no question that this was one of the boldest musical statements made in the late 1960s, and it was one of the main reasons that she was exiled from South Africa, showing just how much power this woman had at that time. Miriam Makeba is an all-time great. Find this one, spin this one, and love this one. The third track I'm going to recommend you spin this week is Fight the Power from Public Enemy. There's no question that Public Enemy remain the greatest political rap group in history. They're powerful, they're pointed, they're just perfect, and this is one of their greatest songs. The fact of the matter is, there's not a bad musical moment to be found across the first decade of Public Enemy, but this is easily one of the 4 or 5 strongest tracks they ever created. The message on this song is so obvious, but it hits so hard every time, it sends this song into a category all its own. And at the same time, you really get the focused rage of Public Enemy at the height of their career, and when you combine this with the music from the Bomb Squad, this song is an absolute classic. Fight the Power is devastatingly powerful. It must be on your listening list. The fourth recommendation this week comes from Bob Marley, and it's the song War. We all know this song. It's one of the greatest ever, and it holds that place for a reason. But what most people don't know about the song War is that the lyrics were basically lifted from a speech given by Haile Selassie to the United Nations in 1963. This song has been reworded and adjusted for countless problems all across the planet, but the intent of the original song remains just as strong all these decades later. At the same time, this is really what vaulted Bob Marley to become an international icon, and the song hits just as hard and is absolutely just as important today as it ever was. As far as I'm concerned, Bob Marley remains the greatest protest songwriter of all time, and this is absolutely one of his best moments. Get it and spin it again. The last song I'm going to recommend you listen to this week comes from The Clash, and it's the song White Riot. Now, I'll say this up front. White Riot is one of my 2 or 3 favorite songs of all time, so I'm very biased on this one, but with good reason. This song is 1 minute and 57 seconds of musical and punk perfection. There's no other way of saying that. The attack, the ferocity, the aggression, the words, it's everything that made The Clash the only band that mattered. And along with this, you have life-changing lyrics like when Joe Strummer screams, "Are you taking over or are you taking orders?" He calls out problems in race, the economy, the police, all sorts of things. This is the ultimate battle cry of a generation that's still relevant today. It's as good as it gets, and you have to know it. So those are my recommendations for this week. Be sure to check back here every single Sunday for more music suggestions, and be here every day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.